Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Adi Sharma, and today I am going to teach about JavaScript from basic. This is the first part of our video, uh, and I am going to tell about the basic of JavaScript. So without delay, I want to start from chapter 1, Introduction to JavaScript. So what is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language which is used to uh, make page dynamic and interactive. Uh, I think you already see many pages on website were dynamic and interactive. This is possible of JavaScript, and we can think like HTML is a body and CSS is a clothes and JavaScript is a movement and action like this. I am momenting. This is a JavaScript. This is just an example, but we can assume like JavaScript is an action and moment is compared to human body. Okay, so uh, this makes dynamic and interactive uh, for web pages. Okay, let's uh, see the coding example because we just talk about the real life example here, but we are doing coding. This is a coding language, so we see the coding example. Okay, so here we created one button. Okay, click me button. Button name is click me. When we click the click me button, it's it shows the message hello. Okay, this is the JavaScript. Okay, so let's move another topic. History of JavaScript. Uh, in history of JavaScript, it is created by Ben Den East in 1995. We don't need to remember or remember it. We just understanding. We just need to understand it. Uh, this is most live script. It is just for understand. Don't need to uh, main focus. Standard in is ECM script ES and the version is ES5, ES6, ES7 plus like that. There is a version in JavaScript. We will talk it later. Analogy. Think of it like a phone model. We can assume that it is a phone models where they just keep upgrading with a new feature like a new smartphone. Okay. Uh, let's move on another topic which is where JS run. JS we code it and then we should run it. Without running we it don't give us to enjoy because we cannot see the output of our code. So we need to see our output. To see the output, we need to run the JavaScript, and there is two way to run JavaScript. Like one is client side and another is server side. In client side, this run in browser like Chrome, Firefox, Opera Mini, like any type of browser it runs. But in server side it runs in Node.js. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's move on. Example of client side and server side example. This is a client side example and this is the server side example. Uh, we don't need to understand the code right now. We will talk later. So I want to move another topic, which is feature of JavaScript. Uh, in features of JavaScript, there is some feature like interpret. It is interpreted language, is dynamically typed. That type of feature in JavaScript. Let's discuss one by one. JavaScript is an interpreted language. Like, uh, what do you mean by interpret? Let's talk. Just runs directly without compiling. In other code like C++, C, they need to compile first, then after it runs. But in JS, it doesn't need to any compiling. It goes to website and runs it directly. Okay. And another one is dynamically type. No need to declare variable types. Means in JS there is no need to declare variable type. Uh, if you don't know, I can show the example. Like here if I don't need to write int a is equal to 10, int b is equal to uh, sorry uh, string string b is equal to hurry. This is no need to write this. But in CSS, in C++, in Java, we can say other language we need to type the JavaScript things we are know. Okay, so no need to write this. It uh, it except without the data type in JS. Okay. Okay, let's talk another feature of JavaScript, which is first class function. First class functions means function are like regular variable. It means uh, just function. We can store a function like a variable. Uh, this this is a variable, right? This is uh, this is storing a sorry this is a variable and we are storing this value in this variable. Similar way we can store the function is a variable. We make the function and we can store is a is a variable. Like we can see our coding example. uh, this is a great function, great name function. Okay, and here we can uh, this is another this is a variable which can store a great function. This is a function. Okay, this function is this, and this is storing on variable which is say hello. And when we call the say hello, this then this print hello. This is the output. So we can store the function in a variable. Okay? Another feature, pass it into another function. Let's understand what it means. We can pass this one function to another function. Let us suppose I have two copies here. Uh, this is one function and this is another function. We can pass this function to this function. We can pass. Okay. Uh, it means we can. see this in coding example. There is a one function which is run function, name function, okay? And we can pass this. Here is the first our function greet, and we create another function run function, and we are and here is a argo pass parameter. Here is calling a parameter. It parameters holds the grid which is this function first function. Uh, in the run function, we are passing the argument which is grid function. This function we are passing as an argument, and it is this is taking as a parameter this grid function, and function we called this parameter as a function, and it uh, shows the output. Okay, this is the and our final output is hello, which is this output showing here. This is the example of uh, pass it to another function. And let's talk about return it from a function. We can return it from a function. This is a create greeter function. Another function we create which is create greeter return function. We are returning the function. Uh, we are we are consoling high, and let's see. This is the variable greeter. We are storing. We are returning the function create greeter. This function we are returning here. We are returning create greeter into greeter, and we call greeter, then it gives us high high. This high prints here. Okay, this is the uh, example of return it from a function. We finished first class function also. Let's move on another uh, feature of JS, which is single threaded but asynchronous. It means JS can do many tasks without blocking. Means single threaded. JS has only one thread, but it can do many tasks, right? Uh, Here is rated for. It runs one task at a time, just one time at a time, which is single threaded, but it can long task and continue running other code without waiting. It cannot wait for one or to another or right. We can understand it by coding example. Here it is printing start. This line print start in Java. In JavaScript, we use to console.log to display our output. Display console.log start. This is display. Set time out. This is the function where we are setting time. 2000. 2000 means here 2000 means 2000 millisecond. It is it's called to 2 second. Okay, it wait for 2 second, but in JS it runs after 2 second, but JS cannot wait. It cannot wait. It says I cannot wait 2 second. I am going to another work, and it moves to print this in this prints is output. We can see start prints first, then here it is saying uh, I am compiling after 2 seconds. This is saying I am compiling after 2 seconds, but it doesn't wait for 2 seconds. It it moves to another task like this, and it prints in, and after finish this, it see which is it? Above, this is above reminding task, and it prints the async task finished. This prints. So this is a single threaded but asynchronous function. Let's move on to another topic, which is another feature of JS, which is prototype based OOP. In JavaScript, object can inherit 10 properties and method from other object. This is called prototype based inheritance. Like here, parent is a method, one method, and here it is consoling hello from parent. Okay, here children is a variable, and here we are creating another method from parents object dot create works to create a object which is child name object. Your child is an object of parent, this parent, and child inheritance from parent, because here is calling parent. So when we do this child dot create, it prints hello from parent. This, which is we calling from parent, it, it comes on hello from parent or child. Okay, this is the example of prototype based OOP. So we already talked about the feature of JS, and we move on to next topic, which is stick mode. JS is a stick mode. JS have a stick mode. Features, we can say features. Like when we use stick mode uh, or keyword in JS, it it makes JS catch error early. It shows there is an error. Okay, we can see here example. When we use stick, right? Then here, and we are declaring variable without let, const, and var, right? Uh, then it gives an error because there is not declare x. We are not using let. But when we use let x is equal to, then it gives error, correct. You know what? Uh, this is this is the feature of use stick. Without word, without this word, it doesn't give this. It runs silently. But we can be comes problem in future. So we should use stick keyword, which gives us to JavaScript. And next one is JavaScript versions, uh, which is ES6. We are using ES6 version of JavaScript. It is introduced 2015. Okay. Before 2015, there is an ES5 version of JavaScript. Uh, let's see what feature have ES6 2015. ES6 JavaScript version. Uh, they introduce latent const, right? To declaring variable. We have only have option to var. before ES6 version, before 2015. But in ES6 version, they bring late and const uh, data types to declare variable. Okay, it is very better as compared to var. Uh, Arrow function, it brings arrow function. Before ES6, there is no arrow function feature in JS. It brings arrow function feature. Template literature, it also brings literature. Mm, with example, we can see here. Uh, I declare name Hari here, and I don't need to type here Hari. If I call name inside the dollar and middle braces, but also I should write here, give here tilde. Uh, I also write inside the tilde option. So then, then it prints my name. Okay. So this feature comes give us ES6 version, which is introduced in of 2015. So this is the topic, basic topic, chapter 1 topic of JavaScript. Here is a summary of chapter 1. So JavaScript is the language of the web we already learned. We can assume HTML is a body, CSS, clothes, and JavaScript the behavior or action of our body. And uh, it can run in browser or server. Browser, when browser runs, it called client, and server runs, it calls server. And features in feature there is dynamic first class function or synchronous, which already discussed above here. So and last one, another one is use stick mode to catch error. If we want to catch error, we always use to stick mode. Okay. Next, last one is modern JS. ES6 has better ways to write code as compare ES5. Okay, so that is the basic of JavaScript. Mm, we uh, we will continue our JavaScript tutorial after uh, after this video, which is part 2. So chapter 2 also. So keep watching, keep learning, subscribe my channel. Okay, bye bye.